Mike Karras left us a long time ago. He's been gone for a long time. He was killed in a tragic accident in Brighton Township some years ago. But I know that many of his teammates and his friends and his neighbors and loved ones are here tonight with us to celebrate him getting to the end zone again. And that end zone is this Beaver County Sports Hall of Fame. He was a tremendously gifted athlete. He had a little bit of a swagger, very confident in his ability, but then again, very reserved at the same time. Geneva College, Little All-American. And accepting the award tonight for Mike Karras is his cousin who made the trip from Boca Raton, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Joseph Beich.
I agree with every word Chris said. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph Beich from Boca Raton, Florida. I've never had a more grateful and satisfying moment in my life than standing before you for the induction of my first cousin, Michael Karras Jr. I'm very thankful to the Hall of Fame committee and to all of you in attendance, and particularly those who nominated and selected Mike to be inducted into this elite group of athletes. Also, my cousin Frank Rodella, who was first team WPIAL in 1951, captain University of Wyoming in 1955, was drafted by the Washington Redskins. Stan Yukika, or Yukitsa, love you, Stan. And Chris Shelton, thank you, Chris, who coordinated this entire event for my family. Nick Yamazich, for his leadership in captaining the 1952 Midland Leopard Championship football team and those who contributed to the program of this event. To mention a few, the American Yugoslav Club, Brownie Vukovic. Thank you, Brownie. Paul Adams and Nick, St. George Serbian Orthodox Church. Thank both of you gentlemen. And Patsy Esposito, owner of Wonder Bar in Midland. Unfortunately, his ad didn't get in the paper, so I think it were in the program. So I think it's just right that it should be mentioned. Mike Karras Jr. had many attributes. He is being honored for his contributions in football, where he played at Midland High School, West Virginia University, and Geneva College, where he won Little All-American honors in 1955. Mike had many highlights throughout his career, of which he was a standout in basketball as well as football. He loved to compete. He loved challenges that brought out the best in him. No game was too big for him, nor unmeaningful, where he would always give everything that he had. He did not know that there was a word quit. He had tremendous intestinal fortitude and was blessed athletically. But there were other components that made him somewhat of a celebrity. He had charisma, dedication, he embraced the spirit of friendship, pride of participation in countless sporting events, and the heart of a champion. So many things stand out in my mind about Mike. He left this world April 3rd, 1958, 55 years and 25 days ago. He was 22 years old and accomplished so much. I saw him play ball many, many, many times. The moment that stands out in my mind was the Germantown Midland football WPIAL Class A championship game played at Dormont High School in 1952. Man, it was cold. It was cold. A few minutes into the third quarter, Germantown pounded on fourth down. I was sitting on a rail on about the 10-yard line, and it was cold on that rail. Mike drifted back to about the 21-yard line, covered the kick, and broke to his right. Then quickly headed to the left side of the field. I jumped out of my seat and ran down the sidelines with him, step for step. About midfield, he literally knocked the defender off of him, and it was all daylight from there. Germantown played a great ball game, but came up short. Midland was outstanding, and Mike's run, along with the great playing of the team, I said team, was enough to beat Germantown, an outstanding ball club, 14-6. This was a great moment and memory for me that I'll never forget. In particular, the 79-yard run back made by my cousin. In addition to 70 other attributes, that which I most admired about Mike, to coin the cliche, was that he did talk the talk and he could walk the walk. Mike had class that never ran scared. He could handle anything that came along. He had a sense of humor. He knew that a good laugh was a lubricant for oiling the machinery of human relations. Mike never made excuses. He took his lumps and learned from past mistakes. Mike knew that if you had class, you had it made. And if you didn't have it, no matter what else you had, it just didn't make any difference. Mike loved life. He loved people. He loved playing football, and he loved playing basketball. Mike loved life. He accomplished so much in a little time. But what a lot of people don't know was that Mike loved and took a great deal of pride in being a Serbian. In conclusion, this is probably my last hurrah with my cousin Mike. And in leaving, I want to say, Laku noć, my brat Mihalo Kars, ja tebe boli sve srce. Hvala Bogu. Thank you.
Fantastic. Joseph, thank you. It's great to see you and Lola. And thank you so much for making the trip from Florida here tonight in honor of Mike Karras. Now it's time to introduce you to our Community College of Beaver County Titans Award winner, Andre Anthony. We'll ask Andre to come forward now. Our CCBC Titan Sports Award goes to a basketball player who helped lead his team to a 27-1 record and a top 10 national ranking in NJCAA Division II. He averaged 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals per game last season. He was named first team All-Region and second team All-American. He's studying early childhood education. He works with the youth already at the YMCA in his native Penn Hills. Ladies and gentlemen, Andre Anthony.